The harsh glow of the laptop illuminates a figure hunched over a desk in the dead of night. Empty coffee cups litter the workspace, silent witnesses to sleepless hours. Scattered papers form a chaotic landscape around the central figure. The room presses in, a suffocating sense of confinement palpable in the dim light. The clock reads 2 a.m., marking another night consumed by relentless work. A lone figure battles the darkness, fueled by caffeine and sheer determination. In the dim bedroom, the laptop screen casts an eerie glow on I's face, highlighting the exhaustion etched deep within. The laptop fan whirs loudly, a mechanical drone cutting through the silence, a constant reminder of the task at hand. Eyes bloodshot and heavy with fatigue, I stares unblinkingly at the half-finished project, a looming testament to sleepless nights. Each line of code, each unfinished sentence glares back, mocking I's weary state. The room is still, save for the rhythmic hum of the machine, a stark contrast to the turmoil within I. A battle rages between determination and surrender, fought in the pale light of the screen. Alone, I stand in shadow, the world a suffocating blanket. My breath hitches as an internal storm brews. The weight of existence presses on my shoulders, each burden a stone in my weary soul. The darkness seems to whisper temptations, doubts, and fears. My heart pounds, a frantic drum against the silence, as I grapple with the silent scream. A single question echoes in the emptiness. What if I just stopped? The shadows deepen, beckoning, as the storm within threatens to consume me. A sudden sharp buzz cuts through the silence. Startled, my eyes dart downwards. The phone screen flares to life, illuminating my face with a cold, digital glow. A message appears, stark and urgent against the dark background. The name Sarah flashes on the screen. An old mentor, now a harbinger of the unknown. The phone screen illuminates, revealing a message from Sarah, her words hanging in the digital void. Sarah's message cuts through the silence. Hey, I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to check in. A lingering question echoes in the message. You, okay? Each word pulses with unspoken concern, the digital text a fragile bridge across an unknown distance. A message flickers on the screen, seizing all attention. Eyes widen, reflecting disbelief and a sudden surge of emotion. Crazy timing echoes in the silence. A pivotal moment hanging in the air. Fingers hover hesitantly over the keyboard. A storm of thoughts brewing. A decision hardens as fingers strike the keys, committing to a reply. The message sends, sealing fate with each illuminated character. In the quiet apartment, the protagonist pauses, a moment of contemplation hanging in the air. Yeah, I'm fine, the protagonist says, the words echoing slightly in the confined space. A flicker of doubt crosses the protagonist's face, betraying the truth behind the simple statement. Narration. A classique lit. The shrill ringtone of my phone cuts through the silence, its sound instantly recognizable. A heavy sigh escapes my lips, the sound a mix of resignation and weariness. I answer the call, bracing myself for whatever awaits on the other end of the line. It's Sarah. In the quiet apartment, only the refrigerator's hum breaks the silence. The space is still, devoid of human presence. An unseen Sarah's voice echoes, cutting through the stillness. Hey, I just wanted to hear your voice. The camera lingers on an empty chair, a silent invitation to an unheard story. The lens focuses on a forgotten photograph, a faded memory in a vacant room. Sarah's distant voice continues, laced with concern. How are things really? In the starkness of the unknown location, unspoken words create a palpable tension. Protagonist hesitates, the weight of the world etched on his face. His gaze locks onto Sarah, a silent plea for understanding in his eyes. Sarah's expression mirrors his turmoil, a blend of vulnerability and desperation. Protagonist's voice cracks with raw emotion. I'm drowning, Sarah. His confession hangs in the air, a desperate cry. Everything feels like it's falling apart. A dimly lit apartment, Dust motes swirl in the faint light, painting shadows across silent spaces. The room breathes quietly, punctuated only by the distant hum of the city's endless song. An unseen presence fills the air, a voice echoing with gentle invitation. Sarah, V.O., speaks, her words soft yet piercing. I get it. Just breathe. Her voice lingers, a comforting whisper in the solitude. Tell me about it. The silence deepens, awaiting the untold stories hidden within the shadows. Across the small table, steam rises, blurring the edges of our worries. Words tumble out, a torrent of anxieties unleashed. Sarah's gaze remains a steady anchor in the storm of my fears. 20 minutes pass in quiet understanding, no easy outs offered, just acceptance. Inside the apartment, a wave of relief washes over me, the oppressive weight on my shoulders gradually easing. The air feels lighter, hope rekindling in the quiet solitude of the room. A subtle shift in my posture reflects the emotional release, a visible easing of tension. The apartment, once a cage, now feels like a sanctuary of renewed possibilities. In the quiet apartment, a project sits waiting, bathed in soft, inviting light. A gaze turns back, meeting the challenge head-on. The air crackles with a renewed sense of purpose. Determination hardens, a silent vow made. A deep breath fills the lungs, fueling the spirit. I can do this. Echoes in the silence, a mantra of self-belief. Muted sunlight paints the apartment as I stand in the quiet stillness, blinds casting shadows across the room. A sudden, sharp realization pierces through the calm, altering the air around me. We're all one small conversation away from getting back on track. A voice echoes in my mind. The weight of unspoken words hangs heavy, a silent invitation to reconnect and redirect. A rapid montage begins, each shot a fragmented glimpse into mounting despair. Images blur in a frantic dance, reflecting the characters' inner turmoil. Each flash of distress intensifies, mirroring their escalating panic. The pace quickens, amplifying the sense of urgency and impending doom. A visual crescendo of anxiety, each moment a step closer to the edge. A hand nervously checks a phone as a text message notification pops up, flashing across the screen. A woman gasps softly, her eyes widening as she listens to a voicemail, a mix of shock and disbelief on her face. I'm thinking of you. A voice whispers from the phone, the unseen speaker offering solace across the distance. A young man stares blankly at his ringing phone, overwhelmed as another message arrives. Just wanted to check in. An elderly couple embraces tightly, their faces etched with worry as a supportive voice says, "Call me if you need anything." A group of friends huddle together, united in silent support as a hopeful message echoes, "We're here for you." A rapid montage begins, faces etched with deep despair and anxiety, their stories etched in every line. As each receives a check-in, subtle shifts occur, eyes widen, a glimmer of hope flickering in the depths. Tentative smiles emerge, softening the harsh lines of worry as burdens begin to lift. The montage culminates in burgeoning hope and relief, a collective breath released into the air. In a bustling coffee shop, I type furiously on my laptop, oblivious to the world around me. The coffee shop hums with quiet energy, a backdrop to my focused work. A young woman nearby fidgets, her nervousness a stark contrast to the calm atmosphere. Her hand repeatedly combs through her hair, a telltale sign of inner turmoil. Her eyes dart around the room, searching, anxious, never settling in one place. The tension radiating from her is palpable, drawing my attention despite my efforts to focus. Amidst the coffee shop's lively buzz, I sit, a solitary figure at a small round table, the rising steam a gentle veil before me. The air is alive with the clatter of ceramic and the soft murmur of countless conversations, a symphony of urban life. With a sigh, I retrieve my phone, its cool surface a stark contrast to the warmth of my cup. My fingers dance across the screen, Each tap a deliberate step into a silent, digital world. Close up. A phone screen glows in the dim light of the coffee shop. A message displayed. The message reads, "Hey, I do not know why, but I felt like I needed to check in." The words hang in the air, unanswered and heavy with unspoken concern. The screen's soft light illuminates the silent question. "You okay?" Inside the bustling coffee shop, I approach the young woman, a silent promise hanging in the air. I extend my hand, a small, folded piece of paper resting on my palm, its message hidden from prying eyes. The paper is offered, a covert exchange amidst the aroma of coffee and hushed conversations. The air thickens with unspoken anticipation as the message waits to be revealed. In a cozy coffee shop, a young woman sits alone, lost in thought as she sips her coffee. Her serene moment is broken as she looks up, her eyes widening with surprise. She glances down at her phone, her fingers hovering over the screen. Reading the message, the surprise melts away, replaced by a gentle, hopeful smile. Her eyes sparkle with newfound anticipation, reflecting the warm glow of the coffee shop. A bustling city street unfolds, a vibrant tapestry of lives intertwined under the sun's watchful gaze. Pedestrians hurry by, each a universe of untold stories etched in their hurried steps and fleeting glances. Sunlight paints long shadows, accentuating the architectural canyons and the human drama playing out below. The city breathes, a symphony of distant sirens and echoing footsteps, a relentless pulse of urban existence. A warm smile brightens a face as a pedestrian holds a door, a simple act sparking a chain of goodwill on the busy street. A grateful nod acknowledges the kindness as another rushes through, setting off a ripple of consideration in the city. On a crowded bus, a selfless gesture, a passenger offers their seat, easing the burden of a weary traveler. Across the street, a shared struggle becomes a moment of connection as a stranger helps with heavy bags, lightening the load. Back at the desk, the apartment glows with an unexpected warmth. An inviting aura fills the room. The space feels brighter than before. A sense of calm pervades the air. The desk awaits, no longer a place of dread. Papers litter the desk as I hunch over, the laptop's glow revealing determination. A newfound calm settles over me, a stark contrast to the chaos around. Imagining the support system surrounding me, I feel the strength of reliance. The network of friends and mentors becomes a comforting presence. Sunlight streams into the apartment, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. A gentle smile plays on my lips, a beacon of warmth in the quiet space. The room is filled with an unspoken understanding, a silent promise of support. Even in the darkest times, hope flickers like a candle in the window. A simple check-in can make all the difference, a lifeline in the storm. The apartment is a sanctuary, a safe haven from the world outside. In a flashback, a younger version of me nervously fidgets before a university class, a visible sheen of sweat on my brow. The harsh fluorescent lights of the classroom amplify my anxiety as I adjust my glasses, my heart pounding fiercely. My hands tremble as I grip the edge of the presentation board, seeking stability in the face of overwhelming nervousness. In the front row, Sarah, my mentor, offers a reassuring nod and a warm smile, a beacon of encouragement. Her supportive gaze cuts through my anxiety, providing a much-needed anchor in the storm of my self-doubt. Inside the bustling classroom, I stammer, my voice faltering. Words tangle in my throat, an awkward silence filling the room. A clumsy mistake escapes, hanging heavy in the air. Heat rises, painting my face with burning embarrassment. Every eye in the classroom seems to bore into me. The weight of their gazes intensifies my shame. The classroom air buzzes with lingering echoes of the presentation. Sarah approaches, her expression open and kind. A warm smile lights up her face as she nears. "Hey, that was a great effort," she says softly, her words a gentle reassurance. "Don't beat yourself up over the small stuff," she adds, her eyes filled with understanding. In the bustling classroom, I nervously shuffle papers, anxiety swirling within me. Sarah leans in, her gaze warm and encouraging. A beacon of hope? Have you considered the underlying message of your work? It's quite compelling, she asks softly. Her words resonate, casting a new light on my efforts. A spark of confidence igniting. Sarah's kindness helps me see the positive aspects of my work. Sunlight floods the bustling coffee shop, illuminating Sarah and I at a small, round table. Dust motes dance in the golden rays, the aroma of fresh coffee filling the air. Sarah leans forward, her expression earnest and full of encouragement. Her words hang in the air, a promise of hope and potential. You have so much potential, a heartfelt plea to embrace the future. Don't let anything hold you back. The bustling cafe fades into background, her words resonating. The coffee shop buzzes, filled with a rich aroma of brewing coffee, a haven of warmth and quiet ambition. Sarah leans forward, her eyes sparkling with an inner fire, her determination cutting through the cozy atmosphere. Her voice, a beacon of hope, fills the space as she speaks of overcoming challenges and chasing dreams. I share my own experiences, she says, each word a spark igniting possibilities. I listen, captivated, drawn into her world of resilience, and inspired by her unwavering spirit. Her words linger in the air, a powerful reminder to embrace the journey and pursue the extraordinary. The computer screen casts an eerie glow on my face as I sit at my desk, the silence amplifying the room's chill. Each word in the email is a blow. My heart sinks as I read. I didn't get the job, the one I really wanted. The weight of disappointment is crushing, heavy in the air. A wave of despair washes over me as I whisper, I feel crushed. The cold apartment mirrors the chill that has settled deep within me, a stark reminder of lost hopes. The scene blurs to life, the old apartment awash in memory, yet heavy with unspoken anxieties. The air hangs still as a faint phone ring pierces the quiet tension. A stark intrusion. A voice echoes, laced with empathy. Hey, I know this is tough, but don't give up. Sarah's voice drifts through the room, a fragile promise in the echoing space. You'll find something even better. Sunlight warms the room as Sarah sits opposite me, her eyes sparkling with encouragement. I am a picture of dejection, shoulders slumped, hope seemingly lost. Sarah's voice cuts through my despair. Keep learning and growing. Don't let this get you down, she urges, her words a gentle push. Her eyes reflect unwavering belief in me as she continues to encourage me. Setbacks are a part of life. It's how you respond to them that matters, Sarah wisely says. In a soundproof studio, I adjust my headphones, the soft lights reflecting off the mixing board. Thick padding lines the walls, creating an isolated space for pure sound. To my right, the mixing board gleams, a symphony of knobs and sliders awaiting my touch. The microphone stands ready, a silent invitation to unleash the voice within. I inhale deeply, a moment of preparation before the recording begins. The air crackles with anticipation as I prepare to fill the studio with sound. Bathed in the soft glow of studio lights, I face the microphone, a moment of truth hanging in the air. I inhale deeply, gathering strength, the air filling my lungs with a mix of anticipation and fatigue. My voice, steady yet laced with weariness, breaks the silence. You ever have one of those weeks where everything feels like it's falling apart? I ask into the mic. The question hangs, raw and exposed, in the sterile environment of the recording studio. A solitary figure stands, voice echoing, in the softly lit room. In a plush recording studio, a gleaming microphone awaits, a silent witness to untold stories. Soundproofed walls amplify the speaker's heartbeat, each thrum a prelude to vulnerability. Dim lighting casts long, dramatic shadows, accentuating the rawness of the unfolding confession. The weight of past despair resurfaces, vivid and painful, ready to be shared with the waiting world. Inside the plush sound booth, the red recording light casts a warm glow, illuminating the advanced mixing board. A microphone stands ready, inches from the speaker's face, poised to capture every nuance and inflection. The speaker gestures emphatically, their voice resonating with heartfelt conviction and unwavering belief. Cables snake across the floor, a silent testament to the intricate technology at play in the studio. I emphasize the importance of reaching out to others and offering support, the speaker says with compassion. In the quiet recording studio, I sit before the microphone, ready to speak. The padded chair supports me as the engineer watches from behind the soundproof glass. I pause, gathering my thoughts before the recording begins, a question forming on my lips. "Who's that one person you need to check in on today?" I ask, my voice clear and steady. A rapid montage of hands reaching out, a visual echo of humanity's call for connection. Faces flicker, each a brief story of resilience as people reach out. Whispered words of comfort spread like wildfire, sharing words of hope. Shoulders lean together, a silent promise as they are offering strength. A flurry of faces, each etched with hardship, begins the montage. Hands reach out, offering support and solace in a silent exchange. Eyes widen with disbelief, then soften with the warmth of unexpected kindness. A profound sense of relief washes over weary faces. Hope rekindled, gratitude shines, transforming despair into a quiet, resilient strength. In the dim apartment, the laptop's soft light bathes my face, the only source of illumination in the quiet room. The gentle hum of the computer fills the silence as I pause, my fingers hovering over the keyboard. I read the message, its words echoing in the stillness of the night. Listener. VO. Your story really resonated with me. Listener. 50. I checked in on a friend today, and it made a huge difference. Inside the apartment, a subtle smile graces my face, a gentle curve that speaks volumes of inner satisfaction. A wave of warmth spreads through my chest, a comforting embrace that acknowledges the power of shared stories. I see the impact in their eyes, a reflection of the positive change my narrative has sparked within them. In this quiet moment, I understand the profound connection between storyteller and listener. Sunlight dapples through the leaves as I stroll through the park, a silent observer amidst the vibrant tapestry of daily life. Each passerby is a fleeting story, a young couple laughing, an old man feeding pigeons, children chasing bubbles in the breeze. Their joys and sorrows are etched on their faces, a silent drama unfolding under the open sky. I am but a ghost in their midst, a witness to the ephemeral beauty of the moment. A young couple walks hand in hand, their fingers entwined, along the sun-dappled path. An elderly man scatters breadcrumbs, a benevolent smile on his face as pigeons gather around him. Children's joyous laughter echoes through the park as they play tag among the trees. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting a warm glow over the tranquil park scene. Sunlight dapples through the leaves in the park, a gentle reminder of the world's enduring beauty. Amidst the quiet rustling of leaves, a sense of hope begins to bloom. Even in a world of challenges, kindness and connection can be found. The park becomes a sanctuary, filled with subtle gestures of humanity. Sunlight floods the coffee shop, illuminating dust motes swirling in the air. Sarah sits absorbed in her book, bathed in the sun's golden glow. The pages turn softly as she delves deeper into the story. A peaceful silence surrounds her, broken only by the gentle hum of the cafe. Lost in thought, she seems oblivious to the world around her. The sunlight catches the subtle curve of her smile as she reads. Inside the bustling coffee shop, I approach Sarah, a sincere smile lighting up my face. My eyes reflect a deep sense of gratitude as I focus on her. Softly, I begin to express my heartfelt appreciation. "I don't know what I would have done without you, Sarah," I confess, my voice filled with emotion. The background blurs slightly emphasizing the importance of the moment. I extend a hand in a gesture of friendship and thanks. The coffee shop buzzes with activity, a haven of warmth and the rich aroma of roasted coffee beans. Sunlight floods through the expansive windows, casting a golden glow and showcasing dancing dust motes. The air is thick with anticipation as patrons engage in hushed conversations and quiet contemplation. Sarah's kind eyes reflect genuine support and understanding. "I'm just glad I could be there for you," Sarah says warmly, her voice resonating with empathy. "That's what mentors are for," she adds, a gentle smile gracing her lips. In the cozy coffee shop, a sense of anticipation hangs in the air. A warm embrace begins, their figures silhouetted against the soft background light. The heartfelt embrace deepens, their faces softly lit. A shared smile flickers across their faces during the embrace. The aroma of coffee fills the air, enhancing the intimate moment. Their figures are entwined in a tender, lingering embrace. The city skyline burns with the fire of sunset, buildings silhouetted against the radiant sky. Towers of glass catch the sun's last light, glittering like 1,000 golden eyes. A panoramic view captures the city's majesty as day surrenders to night. Warm hues paint the urban landscape, a fleeting moment of serene beauty. The city skyline emerges, a silhouette against the canvas of the setting sun. The sky transforms into a breathtaking spectacle of color, a vivid tableau of hope. Crimson and gold blend seamlessly, casting a warm glow over the towering buildings. Each ray of light paints a promise of new beginnings across the urban expanse. The cityscape breathes, bathed in the tranquil hues of twilight's gentle embrace. Under the soft lamplight, a wave of gratitude washes over me, filling my heart with a comforting warmth. Seated at my desk, I feel a deep sense of thankfulness for all the support I've received. A gentle smile graces my lips as I reflect on the kindness shown to me. Driven by a strong desire, I resolve to pay it forward, eager to help others in need. My hands rest on the desk, ready to act on this newfound sense of purpose and generosity. The dim glow of the monitor casts an eerie light across the room, highlighting the focused intensity on my face. In the quiet of the apartment, the soft hum of the computer fills the air as I pause, lost in thought. My fingers hover hesitantly over the keyboard, each keystroke a deliberate step into the unknown. With a deep breath, I begin to compose the message, the words flowing from my mind onto the screen. In the quiet apartment, a finger hovers over the send button, a moment pregnant with unspoken anticipation. The button is pressed, a digital message launched into the vast unknown, carrying hopes and dreams. A simple act of kindness can change someone's life. A voice whispers, a reflection on the power of small gestures. The screen glows, illuminating the sender's face with a soft light, a silent wish for connection. The apartment is still, waiting, filled with the potential ripple effects of a single message sent into the world. A profound sense of hope lingers in the air, the quiet promise of transformation through simple kindness. A young woman's gentle strength guides an elderly man, helping him carry groceries up steep stairs. Under the blazing sun, a construction worker offers water to a thirsty dog, a simple act of compassion. In the crowded bus, a teenager's quiet gesture giving up a seat to a pregnant woman speaks volumes. Everyday altruism shines through small acts of kindness, painting a portrait of human connection. A montage of heartfelt moments reveals the beauty of humanity in unexpected places. A young woman guides an elderly man across a bustling street, a gentle hand offering support and reassurance. A student leans over a desk, offering guidance to a struggling classmate, fostering camaraderie. A stranger approaches, a beacon of warmth, offering a genuine compliment to someone weighed down by sorrow. Small acts of kindness ripple through the world, connecting lives in unexpected and meaningful ways. Acts of kindness begin to blossom in various locations, each gesture a seed of goodwill sown into the community. A ripple effect starts, subtle yet powerful, Like waves expanding on a tranquil pond, positivity begins to spread, connecting strangers through simple, heartfelt actions. The community transforms, bathed in the warm glow of shared humanity and connection. In a sterile hospital room, Dr. Amara enters, her gentle presence a stark contrast to the clinical setting. Dr. Amara approaches Anna's bedside, her face etched with kindness as she observes the young woman's weary state. With practiced care, Dr. Amara checks Anna's vitals, each movement measured and reassuring. "Good morning, Anna. How are we feeling today?" Dr. Amara asks, her voice a soothing balm. Anna whispers, "A little better, I think. Still tired," her voice barely audible in the quiet room. "Keep resting. You're stronger than you think," Dr. Amara encourages, her words a beacon of hope. Sunlight fills the classroom as a kind teacher approaches a student lost in thought, their brow furrowed in frustration. "Everything all right? You seem a little stuck," the teacher asks gently, concern etched on their face. "I just don't get this. It's like another language," the student confesses, a sense of defeat in their voice. The teacher offers help. "How about we go over it together?" offering a lifeline of support and encouragement. Sunlight illuminates Sarah in the modern office. Hunched over her computer, a mountain of files surrounding her. Mark approaches Sarah's desk, concern etched on his face as he asks, "Hey Sarah, how are things going?" Sarah sighs, overwhelmed. "Honestly, Mark, I'm drowning. I don't think I can get all of this done." Mark offers support. "You don't have to do this alone. Let's prioritize or delegate some tasks." Soft light paints the room in gentle hues, long shadows dancing as a family member steps quietly inside. Footsteps muffled, they approach the bed where a loved one lies, their face hidden from view. A gentle presence settles on the edge of the bed, a silent offer of comfort in the stillness. The air thickens with unspoken emotions, sadness hanging heavy, a palpable weight in the room. "I am here for you," they whisper softly. "Whatever you need, I am here to listen." Sunlight dapples through the leaves as I stroll through the park, a gentle smile gracing my lips. Each step is a silent greeting to the bustling world around me. A wave of warmth washes over me as I lock eyes with a passerby. Laughter echoes through the air, carried on a soft breeze. The park is a vibrant tapestry of human connections, and I am a thread woven into its design. Sunlight dapples through the trees in the park, illuminating a scene of community action. Volunteers gather, their faces bright with purpose as they prepare for the cleanup. Gloves on, they begin to pick up litter, a unified effort to restore the park's beauty. A young girl carefully plants a flower, symbolizing growth and renewal in the heart of the park. An elderly man rakes leaves, his movements slow but steady, contributing to the collective goal. The park transforms, a testament to the volunteers' dedication and community spirit. Sunlight filters through the trees, painting the park in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The air is fresh, carrying the scent of blooming flowers and damp earth. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves, creating a soothing, natural melody. The vibrant green of the grass is a stark contrast to the clear blue sky above. A sense of quiet hope permeates the scene, a promise of brighter days ahead. The park is alive with the quiet energy of new beginnings and endless possibilities. Night blankets the apartment, casting a soft glow on the desk. I sit, the room quiet, a sense of deep contentment washing over me. A gentle smile plays on my lips, reflecting a feeling of fulfillment. The night air is still as I pause, savoring this moment of peace. The laptop screen dims. The room fades. Darkness descends as the lights are switched off. Silence fills the room, a moment of quiet contemplation. Inside the apartment, the city lights glitter like scattered diamonds, reflecting softly in her eyes. A soft smile graces her lips as she gazes out at the sprawling cityscape. A wave of gratitude washes over her, warming her heart. She cherishes the connections she's forged, each one a beacon in the urban night. The city offers endless opportunities, and she is ready to embrace them all. Silence hangs heavy in the apartment, a palpable weight pressing down. I am alone, the quiet amplifying my solitude. My gaze sweeps across the room, taking in every detail. A deep breath trembles from my lips, breaking the stillness. The silence seems to mock me. We're all in this together, echoes in the emptiness. Night embraces the city skyline, a vast expanse twinkling with countless lights. Each window tells a silent story, a beacon in the urban darkness. The city breathes, a living entity woven from steel, glass, and dreams. A final, lingering gaze captures the vibrant pulse of the metropolis. The city skyline glitters, a vast tapestry of lights stretching to the horizon, each a spark of life and connection. These lights symbolize a network of dreams and aspirations, binding the city's inhabitants in a shared destiny. The collective glow casts a hopeful aura, promising a brighter future shimmering on the distant skyline. A city of dreams awaits. The screen fades to black, leaving the audience in silent anticipation. Darkness envelops the scene, signaling a dramatic conclusion. The final image dissolves into nothingness. A void remains, hinting at unresolved mysteries. The story's end echoes in the darkness. Silence descends, marking the finality of the fade out.